Hello, welcome to Geekyhijynx, home of the Mischief Makers, and today we're looking at the Queen of Black Magic. So what's the film about? It's about a guy called Hanif. He's taking his wife and his 3 children to the orphanage in a very rural area in Indonesia. He's going there because the guy that helped raise him in the orphanage is slowly passing away, or he's dying, or he's sick, one of the above, you choose. But while there, they discover secrets, both dark and supernatural, and not supernatural. I'm explaining this really well. So I went into this film completely blind. I had no idea what it was about apart from what I read on the synopsis. The post looked creepy. It's filmed in Indonesia, and the horror films over there, they don't mess around. Like, if they want everyone to die, kids, elderly, pets, anyone, if they want you dead, they'll kill you, especially in horrors. Anyway, the director, I can't say I've ever heard of him. I know he's done some films on Shudder. I'll check them out. But I can't say, oh my god, it's another Chemo Stambo film. I did not read down there at all. So I thought, you know what? This guy could be the next guy that I like to follow, like Mike Flanagan or other horror directors. I forget their names now. But when you see a name attached to a horror film, you think, yes, sign me up. So the first thing I liked about the film was the dark parts. And I'll start with the supernatural elements. I'm not going to spoil things for anyone, but I will touch on a few scenes in the film that won't ruin the story or the storyline or any twists and turns that may or may not happen. But these are just bits that were really effective with me. And this scene had a few of those scenes. Or this film had a few of these scenes. Me can't speak tonight. Anyway, the first thing that freaked me out was one on a bus. Now there's a bus that for some reason is in a cornfield. And I say some reason. I know the reason, but I'm not going to say why. And this person goes on there and it's really creepy. Like, it kind of reminds you of a video game where you walk into a room and there's a mannequin over there and you turn around and it's gone, but it's over there. It's kind of like that, where you think, oh man, this is creepy. And it's the lack of music, it's the close-up camera work, it's the blurred outness of the scenes where you can't really see stuff, but you can see things moving. That was a really good scene. It really creeped me out. I hate that kind of stuff anyway. There was a scene with a TV, and when I saw that, I thought, they are not gonna straight up rip off the Ring, because the younger son of the family, he finds a videotape that he's intrigued with during the film, and he puts it on, and I thought, they're gonna rip off the Ring. I can't believe, and they don't, but that scene was creepy because the Queen of Black Magic herself, I'm just gonna call her Demon Lady for short, she's walking and her feet are like inverted and they're like all twisted, and it's the noise they make, and the way she's walking, like, it makes your ankles hurt just watching her walk towards or down a hallway. Another scene was, there was a bedroom scene, really brief, but the mum, she goes into this bedroom and she hears like a, and she looks and you just see something go under the bed. You don't see what it is, but it looks really freaky, and I was like, oh god, that's horrible. Now the dark moments that come from the non-supernatural parts, they're more creepy than the film, really. Like, because with the supernatural demon lady stuff, you know that's not real. I hope. But when you see the non-supernatural stuff, a few things are revealed about a character in the film, and you think, oh god, oh no. Now, I like some of the characters. Hanif the dad, I kind of gravitated more towards him. He spent more time with him. He was a likable guy. Had a lot of like integrity and honor. Was very much a family man. Really close with everyone in the orphanage. Really close with everyone in general. Nice guy. Now the gore effects in this film are really good as well. They were effective when they were done. It was mainly CGI. Well, CGI sort of mixed in with real life effects, and when the real life effects happened, they were good. So other things I liked in the film were the unintentionally funny moments. Now, I don't think that's a good thing to say about this film, but it made me laugh. And so if it made me feel good, then that's a thing that I like. And the things that made me laugh unintentionally, there was one scene with a kid in the orphanage where his hand kind of gets possessed and he's trying to do things to him, and he's like, he's trying to fight it off, and it reminded me of Liar Liar, Jim Carrey, when he's trying to fight the pen, like the pen is blue, the pen is blue. It reminded me of that, so I was thinking,
the pen is blue.
The other one was the demon lady, when they were doing a flashback as to her before she was a demon lady. She's in this room and she's like banging against the door and she screams, and she sounds like Rita from Power Rangers. But as far as what I liked, that's really it. And yes, there's more things I didn't like, unfortunately, about this film. So what I didn't like about the film? There's too many damn characters and not enough character development. Like this film, you have to remember, have subtitles because it's not the English language. So you have to remember, you're looking at the subtitles and you're looking at the characters. And in one fell swoop, they introduced so many characters here. I was getting so confused because there wasn't enough development of the character for them to really stand out. And because they had no depth, you couldn't connect with them. So when things are happening to them, it was just like an emotional disconnect. You're like, I feel really bad for you right now, but meh. Now, the CGI, if anyone's seen Drag Me to Hell, the CGI parts of that film, they can't take you out of the ride fast enough. It's like being on a roller coaster without any bars on you. That's how fast you can literally fall out of this movie, because the CGI, it's not good. You see it, and it's effective as like this. See, it's just like that. Also, I have to say the demon lady wasn't really scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when you compare it to The Ring or even The Grudge, when I watched those films, I was freaked out when I turned the lights off. I actually looked under my bed. Like, she was more scarier when you barely saw her. It's like I mentioned, when the few scenes with the TV before she was revealed, the scene with under the bed where you don't even see her, or just the little things. Like, it's when you barely see. I hope that shepherd's pie in my pants. Sorry, I had to change. But like I said, it's when you don't really see what the threat is. That's when it's more creepy. But as soon as you give it a face, as soon as you reveal it, especially if it's really bad CGI, or in this case, not so scary makeup, things become less scary. Like when you reveal. Also, the credits are more random than what I didn't like. When the film finished, I had no clue what was going on, because like I said, I didn't know this was a film based on another film. I thought it was new. So I was so confused. When the credits rolled, I was like, what?
What is this?
Now the wife, she became the main character like in the last 15 minutes. And I'm like, why? Like, it just goes from one scene to black to her, and then she like takes over from the film. I'm like, I swear that was the main character. Okay, but now you're in charge, fair enough. And that just threw me off. It's kind of, how do I even try to explain that? It's It's kind of like Jaws. If you take like Chief Brody, you with him the entire film, you get to know him. Now in Jaws, like the character development, you can't compare these two films. But what I'm trying to go with this is you're with Chief Brody, you're with him the entire film, you get on the boat, and all of a sudden the wife's like, no, Brody, you stay here, I'll take this. And you're like, what? That's what the film felt like when this happened. Is it the worst horror film ever made? Not at all. There's some people I know, family and friends, that will enjoy this film. And like I said, to each their own. What you enjoy and what you enjoy is fine. But there was just too many negatives for me. Like I could list them all, but I've pretty much gone into them all pretty much in detail. What I liked was good. The creepy moments, they worked. A couple of the characters. I liked the mystery element. I liked some of the gore effects. But so few and far between. You have to get to that point. And in between there, beginning and the end, like I said, you don't really invest in the characters, so you don't really care what happens to them. So based on that, I'm going to give this film, it's a bronze. And it's also a dolphin because it's forgettable. I'm literally going to get off my seat, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and forget I've even watched it. So guys, that was my review of The Queen of Black Magic. What did you... Oh my. Nice one. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back. So guys, that's my review of The Queen of Black Magic, a film that, like I said, I didn't really enjoy too much. But if you did, let me know in the comments below. Be like, Joe, Don't agree with you this time. The other times, yeah, but on this occasion, nah, I think you got it wrong. If you agree with me, let me know. Were there bits I missed? Were there parts of the film you think, Joe, this is the part I didn't like the most? Because I am interested, so let me know in the comments. And guys, remember to sub because I have content coming every Friday, always a horror movie review. If I get time in the middle of the week, I will drop some more reviews or trailer reaction, depends on what the film is. And not just horror movies, because there are other films I like I like my Marvel, DC, John Wick style films, all types of films, but mainly horror. So without fail, I'll have a horror movie review every Friday. If it's new, it'll always be on Friday, but if it's kind of a dry season, nothing's really coming out, I'll review one of the films I missed out last year. But until next time, stay out of trouble.